The seafood industry is such a global, dynamic industry around the world. It's one of those sectors that rebounded very positively after COVID-19. And particularly the US exports have seen constant growth, making it one of the highest traded animal protein. In 2023 alone, exports of US seafood products reached $4.7 billion. And from that, the Northeast benchmark products, such as American Lobster, Atlantic Scallop, monkfish, dogfish, squid, took 60% of that total in value. We exported over $760 million in 2023. For food export to be part of helping contribute to the opportunities of trade is very important. The science-based resource management practices of our Northeast fishermen, it's a practice that is well known around the world. The same goes for the shellfish industry. Our oyster cultivation follows very regenerative aquaculture practices. And all these now has become a buzzword, which is sustainability. A lot of consumers are more and more concerned about repercussions on the environmental footprint. We take the amazing stories of these fishermen and we amplify it through 3 different channels. One of them is education for importers, and that is putting together different kind of materials to talk about the industry, about the species, how they're harvested, how are they processed, do technical seminars. And we do these throughout our 20 plus marketing representatives that we have around the world. A second thing is targeting more our end users, which in this case would be either chefs or food service operators. We participate in what that industry does, culinary demonstrations, culinary seminars, or even competitions. And that's a good way to put our species into the markets and inspire interest. The third component would be promotions. So once the products are in the market, Food Export invests by working with those that are distributing and selling the products to do umbrella promotions. Food Export provides funding to do these type of exercises. And nowadays, a lot of this gets amplified in different ways, in different marketing channels. So we have recently been doing some promotions in Hong Kong and Taiwan. You know, in Asia, there's a big usage of influencers that will help promote the product. And these are the kind of things that Food Export can do once the products are in the market. There has been interest in some of what we would call emerging markets. Trade tensions continue to create uncertainties for certain exporters and their target markets. So whether it's tariffs or change of regulations, some of the mature markets can become very challenging. But at the same time, others are emerging as greater opportunities, and such is the case of markets like Southeast Asia and the Middle East. We have a network of in-market representatives in 20 plus markets around the world. We can start looking at where the top markets are for your particular product and narrow it down to probably 2 or 3. At that point, let's take advantage of Food Export virtual consultations. And these are opportunities where we provide an exporter to be able to talk with our in-country representative. Another way is by doing an individual primary market research through our market scan program. Could get a little bit more in depth about, what are the channels distributions, what are the specific regulations that their product requires. The branded program is traditionally known because it's a cost share reimbursement program for marketing activities. But what we have seen with a tendency for seafood exporters that they think it's just for trade show opportunities. And it's not. There is so much more that our exporters can be utilizing this program for. The branded program provides an opportunity to support those relationships around the world, results in a competitive advantage against other products that may want to take that role. We are traditionally known for doing an event at the Boston Seafood Show, but that doesn't mean that's the only opportunity for meeting buyers here in the US. Food Export has around 10 to 12 buyers missions. And what happens, if a company with seafood products participates, it offers them a unique opportunity where they won't be surrounded by their own competitors. And they could attract a lot more that buyer interest. So I suggest participating in any of our activities. I think amplifying the story behind how our fishing and harvesting practices, this is the time to do it.